Check, check, test, test. Okay. And we're back.
Keep those loads coming, operator.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors down.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Invalid request. There are no security protocols active.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Completed. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Working on it. Continue to defend. We are finished here. Move on. Prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Let's go.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. You are surrounded by Grineer Marines.
For the Lotus.
It is done, Tenno.
Hey, what's up, Decipher? How do I get the blueprint for Vault? For Vault Cats? Vault Cats? What's that? For Vault Keys. Oh, okay. You have to go into an Orokin Blueprint Lab in a dojo. I have one in my dojo already built. So if you need an invite, let me know. I'll send you an invite and you can get the dragon keys. This frame? This is Mag. Mag. Appreciate the advice, thank you. You're welcome. Drop me your in-name game and I'll send you an invite to my dojo. Potato Chip, thank you for the follow.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low and it should go away or amp up the fight to draw it out. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
Fucking gas.
Transference still holding.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Attack us
Yep.
and we will counter. For the lowest.
We are finished here.
Ah, that's hot.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Let's go on the offensive.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Come on.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
For the Tenno.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Area completed. Move on.
Let's go.
Yes.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
For the Lotus.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Let's go on the offensive.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Now! No!
Your will was greater.
I found the secret attic. I was gonna go to the secret attic, dude. Not everybody knows about the secret attic. The War Boss, thank you for the follow. Brenton, thank you for the follow. Apollo, not online currently, just saw the stream and thought I asked, but Dorney's Apollo is my gamer tag.
Operator together on the orbiter. Now there are many other people. One Fomorian could wipe this whole relay out. Does the operator know where the nearest emergency exit is?
Let's see, keeping up with the chat, keeping up with the chat. The War Boss Grimskull, I'm watching this after beating Chains of Harrow. That was fun. Yeah, Chain of Harrow is one of the great quests. It's Chains of Harrow, the Sacrifice, and the new War and the Second Dream. Those are the 4 big ones. Yo, just beat the Hex. How do I use the prototype characters? The prototype characters, that's those are Gemini skins and you have to buy them. You have to buy them with platinum. So you either have to sell a lot of stuff with platinum. You sell a lot of stuff with platinum so you can buy them, or you can, buy them with real money. Yes, they are a skin. I thought it was playable as themselves. No, you can play the Warframes, but not the character itself. Character itself is a skin. You have to get the skins, yep. Alright, I'm gonna swipe the card, thank you. Well, I mean, the developers deserve it. They're good developers. I don't feel bad giving them money. Jelly Dre, share the live. Thank you so much, Jelly Dre. Happen to have Korra Prime set to spare? I don't, Ducky. I haven't cracked a single relic since this event started. Yeah, I bought Excalibur. I bought Arthur. You know, I mean, obviously, I buy these bundles of
Argus
platinum,
knows
and
what to do.
I buy these bundles of platinum, and I just let them sit there until something comes up that I like. But I spend my platinum only on storage and cosmetics. That's it. You know, if there's a weapon that I really like or a Warframe that I really like, I either just wait or go grind it. But I don't buy that. I don't buy power. I only buy storage and cosmetics. You spare 50 plus so I can skip this BP blueprint time? No, you gotta learn patience and you gotta learn how to wait. Never ever waste your platinum skipping wait times. Never ever. You're supposed to learn to be patient. Okay? You're supposed to learn how to be patient. And that's a skill that you can use in other games. You can even use it in real life. Okay? So just wait. The secret to patience is distraction. If you distract yourself with something else, then you can pass the time. Can I get 725 in exchange for some fish? No, little UFO. I don't need fish. What else you got?
So, these are the ordinary, everyday people. The
Hey,
operation has
boss,
been
I've
fully
been off it
detached.
for a minute. Where's a good spot to farm Neo Relics? Neo Relics? Shoot, I forgot where to get the Neo Relics. I think the relics are named after the locations, like Lilith.
Accept your death.
Lilith is a
and
real
remain
place
the
on
warrior.
Earth.
Trust in your training.
So I'm thinking that there has to
Invalid
be a
request.
place called
There are
Neo in one
no
of the
security
planets.
protocols active.
You know?
Invalid request. There are no security protocols active.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Attack us and we will counter.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. Corpus walkers are heading to your location. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Let's go on the offensive.
Let's not do that.
Come on.
Very good.
I know the Void won for Axie trying to get Korra. There's probably better ways, but I have decent luck on there. All right.
Operator, did you know Cephal? Ordis was so terrified, respectful of Cimaris once.
All right, thank you to keep up with the chat. All right, Neo. Neo relics. I'm just gonna Google it. Uranus. So, Oestrus. Well, Uranus. You can get Neo relics in Uranus. Says here specifically Oestrus. Also, in the Void, you can go to Uko. Uko has Neo relics. Also, high level interception mission on Eris. What do they mean by high level? I don't know. Is that Steel Path? I don't know. So basically, short answer, Uranus.
Ordis. Ordis is glad his operator is here.
All right, guys, come on. The last 6 hours until the event. Get your arcanes.
foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. A juggernaut nearby, it will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight. if you
Alright,
want it.
supposedly there's an invisible cat in here somewhere.
And a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal. Destroy the key and the device. The portal only allows travel in one direction. Start up the portal generators to reverse the polarity.
Gotta look for invisible cats.
The juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
I don't even know where to start looking for this invisible cats, dude.
There's the torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
No invisible cat here.
For the lowest.
Coming through that portal was a big mistake, Tenno.
Big mistake, big mistake.
Quick, pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
Okay. Cover me so I can look for this invisible cat. Shoot him! Fucking hell.
Tenno, you do not want to be on this side of the portal when that key melts down.
Shit.
Objective complete.
Ah.
The void key and
Blew
torsion
myself
beam
up.
device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon.
Well, I'm trying to eyeball
All
this
objectives
invisible
are
cat.
complete. Proceed to extraction now.
Oops. Yeah, run. Nope, that's not an exit. Dude, I don't know where to find this invisible cat, man. You see a cat somewhere? I don't. Fucking hell.
A valuable lesson.
Yeah, lesson is a pain in the ass to find these invisible cats. What frame do I main? Excalibur Umbra. Alright. Go Pound Sand, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Ordis should visit the dry dock. Ordis has not spoken to Cephalon Psi in so long. We will have so much to talk about.
Alright, trying to go back to Ascension. I guess I didn't find the invisible cat.
For so long. Ordis will not stand idly by while Parvos reads the last vestiges of Jade for his Eximus Executioner program. He must be BB. Denied. Invalid request. There are no security protocols active.
Could that be your Orden Karis? I'd recognize that voice anywhere. How far you've fallen. Corpus! These thieves and their renegade leader are taking my volatile motes. End them.
Ordis's name is Ordis. To help you jump higher. Fantastic! The capsule is full of motes. Now we can escort it up the elevator.
A rare chest!
What? The elevator's power lines have been severed? You'll have to supply power manually. Find ionic charges scattered about. You do not want to take the stairs. Operator, those sister beacons are for the Corpus to use in emergencies. Are you issuing a challenge?
changes, little Cephalon. And yet, nothing is forever lost. You could be a man again if you had the ring. Consider my offer.
Ordis is
Interested.
trying to do his job. Branham, leave Ordis in peace.
Attack us and we will counter. We fought with honor.
Corpus reinforcements inbound to your position.
Huh.
Did you prepare wisely? I doubt it.
Corpus, the enemy is on their way to extraction. Does that seem like a satisfactory outcome to you?
Let's go on the offensive.
You did it. Now, bring the volatile notes to me on the render relay. Ordis will not stand idly by while Parvos Grana reaps the last vestiges of Jade for his Eximus Executioner program. He must be BB.
Denied.
Invalid request. There are no security protocols active.
Could that be your Orden Karis? I'd recognize that voice anywhere. How far you've fallen. Corpus, these thieves and their renegade leader are taking my volatile motes. End them.
Ordis's name is Ordis.
win this.
This has unilaterally enabled air support that will boost the height of your gallant leaps. Enjoy! The capsule is ready. Onward and then upward. What? The elevator's power lines have been severed? You'll have to supply power manually. Find ionic charges scattered about. You do not want to take the stairs. Keep triggering those beacons, and the Sisterhood will attempt to eliminate you. Ordis would like to see them try.
Come on.
Got it.
Reinforcements inbound to your position. Mr. Grant, you will not succeed in this venture. Leave now while your losses are minimal.
This will not do, Warden. You are causing me considerable inconvenience. Which of your many presets has gone awry? Would you like me to arrange a realignment purge? Some time in the photonic bath would do your venerable systems good.
counter.
Love folks who love what they do.
Operator, the elevator has stopped. Find more ionic charges.
Let's go.
Get ready to make the biggest mistake of your career.
Let's go on the offensive.
I think you should take some me time and drop dead.
For the load.
This is your last chance to avert failure, troops. Grasp it.
Let's go. Come on.
You did it. Now, bring the volatile notes to me on the river relay.
That was a close one.
All right. Time to go on a little shopping break and keep up with the chat. Valve players blind me every time. Carlo123. I have an account from 2017 that I haven't touched, and I'm back on the game. It's very different and fun. Yeah, Carlo. Also, Warframe is now cross-platform. It's now cross-platform and cross-save. So yeah, that's that's a positive. Cross-play, cross-save on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. Japan Toads fee. What does that mean? J Death fee. I don't know what that means. I got free space. That's
I
nice.
make exceptions for the exceptional. Let's get back to it.
Well, that's right. I wanted to change my school. Oh, never mind. That's the one that I wanted.
New alert marked on navigation, Tenno.
It's so sad that now my Naramon is gonna sit there and accumulate points, and I can't do anything with it. It's just, it just sits there, That's kind of sad. I need help with something. What's up, Nick? Furious Incarnate, how do I unlock? So the way that you do Incarnate weapons. Hold on, I'll get right back to you. Hey, what's up, Chubby? Thanks for your advice yesterday about me having Cuba open. I really appreciate it. I had to let you know. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Chubby. No problem. All right, Nick. This is how you unlock Incarnate weapons. So I have an Incarnate weapon here. This is the Burston Prime. And I got the Incarnate update for it. So what you're gonna do is hold on. Let me put this on the right screen. Okay. So you're gonna click on the weapon and you're gonna see these, like the diamond and the 3 circles. Okay. The diamond is how you're going to fill up your Incarnon bar. Right when you use an Incarnon weapon on your reticle, you're gonna see a small curved empty bar. the more that you do what's in the diamond shape, it's going to tell you how to fill it up, the more you will see that bar fill up. So, in this example, it says here, weak point hits, charge incarnate transmutation. So, what's a weak point? Well, the most common weak point is a head, but obviously, you know, there's like monsters and aliens and stuff, so they have different weak points. For example, the Moas have really strange weak point. Same thing with the Ospreys. How do you find out these hit points? Well, you have to shoot in different spots until you see that one spot is giving you more damage. Or there's certain things in the game that will reveal weak points of enemies. Such as Banshee has an ability that reveals weak points. There's also there's a drone called Helios that has a mod where the drone reveals weak points. Anyway, you memorize you memorize them. You memorize, the weak points from all the creatures. It's like a skill thing, okay? Anyway, so right here, in order for me to fill it up, I have to hit weak points. And then once the bar is full, it tells you right here, Alt Fire transmutes, switch, Alt Fire transmutes. So Alt Fire is going to turn it into the Incarnon form, which is more powerful. And then at the bottom, it's going to tell you what does the Incarnon form do. Here it says, gain an auto fire mode and deal radial heat damage. So that's how you take your Furus and you transform it. You have to click on it. You got to go to Arsenal, click on the Furus, okay? And then you got to click on this diamond thing. If you do not have this diamond, that means that the Incarnon upgrade is not on your weapon. So basically, you would go to Steel Path, you would get the Incarnon upgrade, but it's not implemented. To implement it, you gotta talk to a vendor by the name of Caballero, and he is in the giant colony ship Zariman. So you go to the Zariman, look for this vendor Caballero, and then he will help you transform or implement the Incarnon upgrade into your Furus. Is the gun you're using depend on your Warframe? I don't know how to answer that question. I guess I consider my Warframe before I choose what gun to use with it. Clips, thank you for the live. Thank you for liking the live. Sorry, I have a very specific window that I like to put it in. That should be good. We'll see how it goes. Now, you can put any gun on any Warframe. You can put any gun on any Warframe. Now, some Warframes are better with certain guns than other Warframes, if that makes sense. Clips TZ. I first played this game when it first came out, and now I start back, and I'm still lost so many updates and new stuff. I need help. Clip, this is what I want you to do. Just focus on quests. That's it. Go to Codex, because Codex is the instruction manual for the game. You're gonna go to Codex, and you're gonna finish all your quests there. Just focus on that. Okay, don't worry. It's gonna be a while. Okay, they got lots of quests, a lot of story. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. Just focus on quests. Zoo Ascension. 2 friend requests. Nice. Who is it? Who sent me a friend request? I don't even know. I'm gonna go shopping, Mercury. Ugh. I'm so sick and tired of this grind, man. Help me. Clips! Clips is sending me a heart. He's sending me a TikTok. He's sending me good games. He sent me a rose. Thank you, Clips. You know, that really makes my Sunday, man. Appreciate it.
Operator. The operator is not working alone. So many Tenno have come together to help Jade.
Arcane Eruption. 20, let's go. No, not 39. Idiot.
Are you going to use that to
slaughter Granum's forces?
Arcade Phantasm.
To the system?
What? I'm missing one. Oh my god, that's the last one, guys.
Operator?
That is the last one. Oh my god, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Where was it? Eruption? Level 5, please. One more. See, I didn't go with this Titania. This is Titania as well. See that? See her? So the reason I didn't go with her, even though she's sexier, she has like bigger bosoms and bigger bums. I'm not sure if it's obvious from here, but she has like an ass on her. on this skin, if you see on the side, okay, this is a very like a skinny, like a tall, skinny female form, okay. But that skin has bigger boobs, bigger butt. It has more curves. But the reason I didn't go with it is because it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look like look at this. This is more insect-like. That other one is more like, it's very technological. See what I'm saying? This is more insect-like, so I was going for the whole queen bee thing, so it wouldn't have worked with the other skins. And this is a default skin, but that's not the default head, right? So when it comes to queen bee, I think that this fits better. Let's play sometime. Yeah, you wanna farm for Jade modes? I'm almost done. PSN face Fabian. Okay, let me see. Are you on right now? And how come you have face on your name? Are you Face Clan or what? Are they back? They got into like some legal trouble because of that lawsuit. Well, I spelled it correctly. I don't know. I don't know what's up. Maybe it's because you're not on. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's go Ascension. Ugh. I don't know if I want to get the cosmetics now. I don't know. Ugh. Probably not.
All that is left of her is the moats in this cave. Otis could have should have done more. Help Otis stop Parthos Granum.
Could that be your Orden Caris? I'd recognize.
Damn it, Stober! You always do this. Stop blocking the door.
Corpus, these thieves and their renegade leader are taking my volatile moats. End them.
Ordis's name is Ordis. There has been an offer of help. Ordis believes it is genuine.
Come on.
Stober, get... Man, he keeps doing that. I'm shooting at a target and he gets in the way.
Sending air supports to help you jump higher. The capsule is ready for transport to the surface.
Come on, I got no patience for it.
Otis fears they have cut power to the elevator. Find
Come on.
ionic charges nearby, or else we will be going nowhere. Willfully triggering those sister beacons? Ordis fears his operator is looking for trouble.
Let's go on the offensive.
Mother. Oh.
Operator, the elevator has stopped. Find more ionic charges.
Are you hiding?
For the tenor. Move and strike. We have to win this.
Is it Incarnon?
A man who has known starvation in his youth will never tolerate waste. Be warned, I will not let Jade's legacy be squandered, nor that of Orden Carrick.
Ordis fears you are wasting your breath, Mr. Granum.
Let's go.
Reinforcements arriving via the auxiliary elevator bay. Should Ordis tell them they are
Going down?
Where is it? Who's shooting at me?
Attack us and we will counter.
Let me teach you the value of breath and blood. desire to be torn asunder, my hound shall have the scraps.
Troops, the enemy is attempting to extract. Failure to stop them will incur my extreme displeasure.
Little fucker.
For the lowest.
You are home free. I have a command post on the little relay. Bring the volatile notes there.
Alright, that's it. That does it. That's it. I am done. Oh my god. I don't want to know nothing.
Operator, did you know Cephalon Samaris is here? Ordis was so
Terrified.
respectful of Samaris once.
Where is it? Barrier? No, it's not barrier. No, wait. I gotta go buy it. I forgot.
So, these are the ordinary...
You know what? I'm not gonna get that cosmetic. I'm just about to puke, dude.
Ordis knows the stories of Orden Karas. What the Orokin did to Jade is not dissimilar to what they did to him. Both were used and then discarded.
Ah, here we go. Arcane Phantasm. 20, please.
Ordis will contemplate Jade, while her motes are committed to our son.
Okay.
Okay, Ordis will be here, as well as the Orbiter. Benefit of being a Cephalon, two places at once. That is the upside.
I just don't like the repetitiveness. You know what I'm saying? On the grinding, it's just like the same voice lines over and over again. And I really hate that. You know? What is it? Phantasm? Arcane Phantasm. Here we go. 45% chance for 60% speed for 18 seconds. So basically, if you're just zipping through a level and people shoot at you and you block it, you get faster to help you speed through the level even more. This is for like capture missions or anything like that you want to go fast. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna give another look real quick to make sure I got everything.
Unlike her vestigial
Energize,
Jade's
good.
volatile modes are finite.
Arcane Grace, 5 level.
First, and no desire or
Arcane
ambition
Barrier,
will be
okay,
able to
good.
replace them. Perhaps the operator needs to take another trip to the depths of Uranus. The operator is not working alone. So many Tenno have come together to help Jade.
I gotta get some extra. I gotta spend that money on these. So then I can go to Lloyd and I can trade them and hopefully get arcanes that I don't have.
Tough choices. Ordis does not end. Parvos Granum already has Eximus units in the field, but
Okay.
if he gets his hands on enough of Jade's volatile motes, he can perfect
Got it,
them.
got it, got
Build a
it, got it,
true
got it,
Jade
got it,
Eximus.
got
He
it,
would be
got it.
unstoppable. Ordis knows the
Got
operator
it,
would not
got
let
it,
that
got
happen.
it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Got it, got it, got it. Oh God, please let it be complete. I did it. Oh my God, guys. Oh. Yo, need a Volt. You down to trade. You can get Volt. Shadow Blur. You can get Volt in my dojo. I have him in my dojo. If you have credits, you can just pick him up. No need to give me anything. Post your in-game name and I'll send you an invite to the dojo. You can go to the Tenno lab, the Tenno Blueprint lab, and snap it up. You can start printing it tonight. What frames do I recommend for beginners?
All right, operator. Ordis will see the operator back on the orbiter.
I'm gonna go to the toilet and I'm gonna come back and answer that question. What frames do you recommend for beginners? Because you guys gotta listen up a little bit, okay? I'll be right back. All right. Okay, so what frames are I recommend for beginners? First, what I recommend for beginners is Volt. I recommend Volt because Volt's performance scales with your brain cells. Okay? You can get a lot of performance from Volt the more brain cells you apply to it. Volt, it's the first, it's the newbie Warframe, the starter, Warframe that you will be able to use in almost every situation. Example. Volt has a shield, okay? And no shot, no bullet can penetrate that shield. The only thing that can penetrate that shield, actually, it's not even penetration. It's just like if there's an explosion and the explosion gets around the shield, okay, of Volt. What does that mean? You, as a new player, you can comfortably find your camp in a corner and put up, you know, 1 or 2 shields, and you can shoot at enemies and they can't shoot at you. They have to either throw an explosive your way, like a grenade, or they have to send in a melee unit. They have to engage you in melee. Now, Corpus is not going to do this. Well, Corpus has melee units, but they don't, for some reason, they don't use them as much. They're very rare. Okay. But if you're doing this with Grenier, melee Grenier will start spawning. Even though all Grenier have like a knife that they could go in, they won't. They would just spawn, like the girl with the sword and the whip, or the Grenier guy with the 2 axes. Okay, they will start spawning melee weapons to go get you, and of course throw a bunch of grenades at you. Okay, but if you're at a distance, okay, you can just sit there behind the shield and just practice. This is one of the reasons that I think that Volt is the best starter frame. You sit behind a shield, comfortable, okay, and you have, like new weapons. Any new weapon you have, you can shoot from behind the shield, and then you can practice. You can practice looking at, getting headshots, which is going to maximize your damage. Now, eventually, you're going to have to come out because they're going to throw a grenade your way. Eventually, okay, or you're gonna see like a bunch of axe guys coming your way. Obviously, this doesn't work with infestation. Infestation's going to engage you right away. The other thing is, Volt, for example, this is why he's so versatile. Let's say you're in a spy mission. You can use his speed up in order to sneak behind people and take them down. Because sometimes you're right here and the target is all the way over there and they just turn around. Normally, it's a pain in the butt to close the distance in order to sneak behind, okay, and do an assassination. But with Volt, and I did this. I'm speaking from experience. When I first started, Volt was my second frame. My first frame was Excalibur. My second frame was Volt, but then I stay with Volt for a long time because he does everything. Anyway, so the example is when it comes to takedowns, okay, and Volt, you can just wait until they turn around and you can close the distance real quick. Okay? Because remember, Volt's speed is not the speed buff that he has, the ability of the speed buff. It's not just speed, like sprint speed. It's jumping and it's attacking. I'm sorry, the melee attack. Okay, not the not firing rate, right? Anyway, because of this, I had a much easier time during spy missions. The shields just block enemy fire. Volt's shield blocks anything that's a shot. You could take Volt to level cap, okay, where the enemies are shooting at you with bullets. Each bullet does 1,000,000 damage. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. Okay, you take it to level cap, and guess what? They're not getting through that shield. And as a matter of fact, grenades don't even matter that much um because of something called shield gating. So the way that it works with Warframes, I'm not sure about NPCs and their shields, but with Warframes, as long as you have shield, it's going to stop the damage. So let's say that you have 300 shields, okay? And I don't know, some Grenier shoots an RPG at you. They have like rocket launchers and shit, right? Or a grenade. Let's stay with the Volt example. You're behind a shield, you're shooting, they toss a grenade at you, okay? And you just sit there. When the grenade goes off, yeah, it's going to do damage. It's going to take out the shield. So you could have 10 shield, and the grenade can do 500 damage, and guess what? It's not going to spill over to your health. Now, you have a very small window of time when you lose your shield in order to regain the shield again. I think it's like 1 second or half a second, something like that. That's what it's called, shield gating. But with Volt, you're being cheesy, right? You're camping, you set up your shield or your 2 shields, and you're just shooting people, and then they respond with a grenade. You're like, okay. Unless it's 2 grenades, one after the other, one that takes out your shield, and then the other one takes out your health, you don't gotta worry about it. So, Volt for stealth is pretty good because of the speed. Okay. Also, his passive is that if you run, you keep running, you're gonna build up a damage buff. It goes from 0 to 100. So you keep running. At 100, it stops, right? The next attack that you do is gonna get buffed by that percentage. What does that mean? Well, you're in a stealth mission, okay? And you have it at 100. You got a sniper rifle. The sniper rifle is now going to get buffed 100. 100% bonus damage. His 4th ability is, it's like, it's like crowd control, right? It electrifies everybody in the room. And I've done this. I go through the stealth mission, and the static electricity is built to 100. Okay, that's the static electricity is that damage bonus. Okay, so it goes to 100, and I leave it there. And then I go into a room, and sometimes you're in a situation where it's difficult for you to take down the guards because there's so many of them. So what do? You hit the boost on the speed, you jump in the middle of them, and then you do your 4. So that crowd control, that 4th ability is 4. It's not going to be at 100% damage bonus. So you basically take them all out. because, they can see you, but as long as they are not alive to press the alarm, doesn't really matter. See what I mean? So, what else can Volt do? Oh, melee. You need to engage in melee. You hit the speed boost. My Volt used to have a giant hammer, the slowest weapon, because I'm like, if I can make up for the speed, the lack of speed of this like giant hammer with the speed, then you're sort of like making up for the weakness of the weapon. And guess what? It worked. I was running around with Volt with a giant heavy hammer. Now, I wouldn't use it if I didn't have the speed boost, but I wasn't engaging that much, right? But when I would engage, I had a giant hammer swinging around like if it was a staff. Okay? It was like totally busted. Another reason, another thing that the newbies can use with Vault. First time you go to Cetus, you're gonna do some Cetus bounties. This is your first time. Okay? You're gonna go do Cetus bounties and you run into a problem. There's a lot of space. There's a lot of space and there's a lot of travel time. Even with the teleporter pads, which I think are stupid. So there's a lot of distance to cover. Guess what? Volt. You hit the speed. Now you're getting places really fast. As fast as if you had a K drive. So, Volt has a lot of tricks, man. Has a lot of tricks. I just learned today. No, I'm sorry, not today. Yesterday. Did you know? How many of you guys knew this? I didn't. Did you know that the electricity animation, when you electrify, you're going to electrify an enemy and they go like this, they're convulsing. Now, I haven't tried this, okay? So don't hold me to it. This is what some YouTuber said. So, if you hit an enemy that is being electrocuted, it's in the electrocuted animation, you get bonus damage. Just because you're hitting them while they're being electrocuted. I didn't know that. So, Volt has a lot of tricks. Okay? He has a lot of tricks. His shield is one of the top. It's one of the top abilities that can protect, because they can protect you from anything. The shield, Volt's shield, is beyond numbers. It is what I call an absolute ability. Doesn't depend on numbers. Okay, it's gonna stop everything just because of its nature. Is it a bullet? Yes. Is it an arrow? Yes. Okay, so it's a shot attack. Yes. Okay, the shield's gonna block it all. Is it a beam? Yes. Oh, it's gonna block it. Is it a ground wave? I didn't know this. Ground wave. Some enemies, they pound the ground, they do like a wave. If it hits you, you're just like, you get knocked off, on your ass. Guess what? Volt shield blocks it. So, and I know that has nothing to do with, with damage specifically, right? But the fact that the shield is an absolute ability, an ability that is beyond numbers, That's pretty powerful if you have the brain cells to apply it. You know. So yeah. So my recommendation for new players, unless you're playing because something's cool, right? Unless you're playing because something is cool, it will be Vault. From the starters, from the 3 starters, my recommendation is Vault. If you think Excalibur and Mag are cool, go ahead. Those are not bad choices. But they don't have the advantages that Vault has. And that's okay because you can always go get Vault really easy. He is like a top tier frame when it comes to utility and purpose that scales literally with your brain cells. And he's really easy to get. All you do is you go to a dojo. I have it on my dojo right now. Okay? If you want to go get Vault, I'll send you an invite to my dojo. You pay some credits, boom, you got Vault. That's how I got my Vault. Second Warframe. Let me show you.
So, these are the ordinary, everyday people.
Here's my Vault right here.
To protect. Some of them have even been speaking to Ordis.
My first
Ordis
main.
is glad his operator is here.
That's why he has a seal. It's because he used to be my main. And the only reason he's not my main anymore is because I moved on from wanting performance to wanting to play for fun. Because I noticed in this game, with enough effort, you can make everything broken. Okay?
Operator, did you bring motes?
See, look at this. I got one configuration called Shield. This is all about Shield. Built solely around Vault's shield.
Is doing his part, keeping the system free from
Orokin garbage.
You know what? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of the. Ordis is driving me insane. He just keeps saying the same shit over and over. Anyway. So yeah.
Seems like every last corporate.
Jesus Christ, you too? Anyway, yeah. So I recommend Vault as a starter. Now let me show you something. When you go to a dojo, I mean, I don't know about everybody else's dojo, but right here, you go here, gear wheel, you're gonna go to research labs, right? Oops, sorry. You go to research labs, and then you're gonna go to Tenno lab, right up here. All these weapons, all these blueprints you can get for credits. See, this one's 15,000 credits. 15,000. Warframe's 35,000. I mean, the Warframe blueprint. You know, each part is 15,000. So let me show you this. See, there's Vault right there. 35, 15, 15, 15. This is 30, this is 45, 45, 35 is 80. 80,000 credit gets you a brand new Warframe. You don't have to grind, you don't have to do, no bullshit, no nothing. And you get like a top tier frame. As a matter of fact, all of these frames except for Neza are frames that can hit really hard. It can hit really hard really easily. So when it comes to beginners, when it comes to first starters, it will be Vault. For the second frame, you come to my dojo here, or any dojo. Banshee. Banshee has an ability that shows you weak points. And she does extra damage to those weak points. Why do I recommend her for beginners? Because when you use Banshee, you start memorizing the weak points of all the enemies. And that's good for beginners. The same way that a camping Vault is going to sit there behind his shield, okay, just practicing taking out headshots, right? With Banshee, it's going to be the same thing. Also, Banshee, her passive is she doesn't make noise. You could have a rocket launcher, and you take a rocket launcher into like a stealth mission, and you shoot a guy, and guess what? There's no noise. The noise doesn't register. So she's a really good assassin in that regard. And also, she is known to be a boss buster because she has an ability called Silence, in which it shuts down the abilities of enemies. Why are bosses hard? Mostly because of abilities. Well, guess what? Not anymore. Now they can't use the ability until the duration runs out. And then you're going to reveal their weak points, and then you're going to hit those weak points for extra damage. Extra damage on top of the weak point damage. Okay? That's on top. That's what she is known as, a boss buster. Clip, you gotta hold on for a second because I'm answering this question from Cardo. Yo, you know how? No, it wasn't Cardo. It was ... had a question, and I'm trying to answer it. After that, I'm gonna go to Cardo, and then after that, I'm gonna go to you. So anyway, Banshee is good, okay, for new players because they start memorizing. Thank you, Clip. Thank you for the ice cream cone. You still have to wait your turn, though, okay? You still have to wait your turn. This good information for new players, you know? So, Banshee is good for those reasons. It can fight bosses really easy. It can do takedowns from a distance because everything's already silenced. All her weapons. They're not going to hear you. They can see you, but they're not going to hear you. And most importantly, she reveals weak points. And then the players can memorize the weak points. And when they do, they don't need Banshee as much anymore. They can use other frames, remember the weak points, and then they can get extra damage because they're hitting weak points. The other two Warframes for new players, Zephyr. Zephyr has an ability that is kind of like Volt. but it's a shield made out of wind. You don't see it though. So you cast her ability, and right in front of you, you're not gonna see it, okay? But there's a wind shield there. That's like a shield made out of air. The shots come in, and then they get trapped. They get caught by the air, which means you can sit back and comfortably do the same thing that Volt does. Pop, pop, pop. Okay? So Zephyr has a lot of abilities that are very similar to Volt and very similar to Mag. Because Zephyr also has an ability to bunch up the enemies. So the enemies turn into ragdolls and then they get clustered like this. Which is good when it comes to melee. Because once they're clustered, you can do finishers on the ground, or you can do a heavy attack and hit everybody. Okay? Also, Zephyr has another ability. It's not as good as Volt, but she flies forward like in a big push, right? She doesn't stay flying. It's just like a push in the air. With enough brain cells, you can use that in order to get around really quickly. Okay? You can get around really quickly for transportation. Of course, Volt's ability requires less brain cells, plus his speed buff also works for melee. And Zephyr, she has a 4, which is like some tornadoes, and those tornadoes shred people like nothing. The other ability she has is that she dive bombs like this. Okay, and does a ton of damage. There's another streamer here on TikTok that he joined my dojo. He got Zephyr, okay, and he was joining me. I think it was on Thursday. He joined me to farm some motes. Well, there were a bunch of enemies like this. You know, when you go to the top, there's, you know, the Sister of Parvos comes in. Well, the guy goes in, he dives, okay, and he does 14 million. 14 million damage. Because the dive bomb depends on, like, the distance in the air or something like that, okay? But it does a whole lot of damage. Also, the whole flying thing can really help you in open worlds. The same way that Volt speed can help you in open worlds, Zephyr the same thing. And the last one for new players, Wukong. Wukong is very versatile, but he's a fighting machine. So you're not gonna have like, you know, you're not gonna have like extra speed or something, you know, to go into the open world. You're gonna have to use the K drive. And he's mainly a melee guy, so not really gonna be using a whole lot of guns. You're just gonna use a lot of melee. But what he does well. So Wukong, as you know, is inspired by the Monkey King, which is the same mythological character that Goku was inspired by. So basically, Wukong is Warframe Goku, okay? And yeah, that's my recommendation. And actually, if I had to really narrow it down, I would say first pick will be Volt, second pick will be Banshee. For the reasons I told you, you know. You learn to, like, you know, sit back and hit headshots, and with Banshee, you get to memorize weak points. And there you go. All right, I'm gonna go to the next person. All right, ... I hope that you stuck around for that whole rant. I'm ranting, and maybe like he left. he went. He went to the restaurant or get something to eat or something. Cardo, yo, you know how to get the wings that I keep seeing on Warframe? Yes, Cardo, you only have about 4 hours to get them, 3.5 hours to get them. They're in a vendor, and Fortuna has them. You gotta go to Fortuna, and check with the vendors. One of the vendors is selling it, but the sale ends in, wait, hold on, 3.5 hours. So if you want those wings, you better get cooking now. Clips, I'm back. Loading the game now. Invite me. What's your name? I'm gonna add you. It's alubalu.net. Was a good start, and Mark gave me a lot of bad habits for other frames. Yeah. Polarized shield refresh. The reason I didn't say mag is because mag makes it easier to hit. It doesn't demand that you look for like headshots and things like that. You would just magnetize a target, so there's this giant bubble, and then you don't have to aim, right? So you're not practicing aiming, you're just hitting a giant bubble. And as long as your shot hits the bubble, the enemies inside the bubble are going to get hit by the shots. So that's the reason that I don't like mag as a starter. It just gives you bad habits, I think. Polarize and shield refresh, yep. Magnetize, no damage from bullets and bubble, yep. Lubaloo with the tips. Hey, what's up, Dylan Dizzle? All right. Yeah, if it was up to me, it would be Volt as a first picker, and then the second would be Banshee. Because you get, that's going to make you, it's going to make you develop the skill and become a better player. Hey, what's up, Wolfblood? You added me? Okay. What? You're 0? You're level 0, bro? There you go. He used Volt. With the staff. That's the best weapon for Volt. That's the best melee weapon for Volt, is that staff. Alright, Face. Listen. I don't want to be rude or anything, but you're level 0. You need to be doing quests. Hey, what's up, Amaru? Working on finally getting Torrid and Karnon and Dual Toxicist finally. Oh, nice, Dylan. Yeah, those are meta weapons. He knew. Yeah, I know. Well, I tell new players, focus on quests. Mr. Psycho J. What's up, Mr. Psycho J? Omaru, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Love your frame. Oh, thank you. It's my old school vault from back in the day. Mr. Psycho J, thank you for the follow. Listen. You need to do some quests. Clips. You're playing right now? Nice. I just got done. I got done farming for all the arcanes from the belly of the beast. Can you add me? Yeah, sure. It's lubalu.net. That's it right there.
Something's out there, dreamers. Nora can feel it. Pulling at her waters like the moon pulls the tides. Something big and something old. It knows us. What will it say, I wonder, the day it steps up to our door and knocks?
It's in a live today. The guy has played for 2 days. Had Gauss Prime and Dante and Necromech gifted too. Oh yeah? Well, that's too bad for that guy because they're just hurting his growth. You know, people have good intentions, but they're just you know, stunting his growth as a player. Anyway, OPGS, yeah. How do I locate the Foundry segment? Just focus on doing quests, and you will find a Foundry segment. It's not a mystery. You just have to keep doing quests and do what the Lotus tells you, and what Ordis tells you, okay, and you'll find it. Him and did even do a Kubro yet? Yeah, was kind of wild to see. Can I join you, Mr. Psycho J? Well, I just got done. I got done farming for an entire month. I've been farming, guys, for like an entire month. A little bit after work, as much as I could on the weekends, okay, in order to get the arcanes from the event. Okay, this is what I got. Look at that. A month's worth of work. So I think I'm going to end the live, okay, because I don't know. I gotta go to sleep pretty soon, and I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next. Maybe I'll be training Zephyr. Maybe I'll be doing weeklies. I'm not sure. I really have to prepare. Okay? I have to prepare on what I'm going to do. So, anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm going to end the day on the highest possible note that I can, which is I finally got done after a month of farming Well, almost every day because I got sick. I got sick twice. Okay, so I lost like 2 weekends. Oh my god, but now I have some serious power. Now I have some, it's gonna pay off. Okay? Now I have some serious power, okay, behind these arcanes. Alright? So but yeah, you know, I have to organize. I have to organize like my Titania here. You see how she has all the charts? Yeah, let me, you guys can't see. There you go. You see how she has all these shards? Okay. These shards are borrowed. They're borrowed because I made her into a corpus killing machine that can fly up in the stupid elevator mission. She came in really handy, and I love Titania, okay? But she had her month, okay? And there's other Warframes that need my attention. Look, I got my Zephyr here. She's only level 12, okay? She needs some care. Who else? Frost, level 0. Need to train him. Who else? Necros. People tell me, oh, Necros is really good to generate, you know, to generate loot. Okay? But I gotta train him. So I can't have Titania just take all my time. I got this guy, Neja. Another Warframe inspired by a Chinese deity, by the way. Ancient Chinese. Actually, Neza's not a deity. It's not a deity. It's not a god. It's just like a super powered being. Okay? It's kind of like Goku, right? Because Goku came from Wukong, but Wukong's not a god. In the same way that Zeus is a god. Wukong is a god the same way that Hercules is a god. Right? It's not like a god like worship god. It's more of a overpowered being god. You know? And like in that sense. So this is the second one. So Warframe has 2 Chinese mythological Warframes. And he needs to get trained. And I got Nova. Level 0. Needs to be trained. And no, I'm not going to go into Sanctuary Onslaught and I'm going to level them up real quick. That's not how I want to do things. I want to train my weapons and my companions. I want to take my time so I can know them. Okay? Otherwise, I will just be collecting junk. Okay? And the junk is just going to sit there. But anyway, got back to Zephyr. Other things that I gotta do. I got, well, not you. Hold on.
Together again.
Hold on. This Yareli. I got this Yareli. Okay. I got her. And I leveled her up to 30, but I never got to know her. Right? I never got to know the strengths of the Warframe and how they play. So now, guess what? I don't know what I'm doing. You see the problem? So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna put one Forma or an Orokin Catalyst on each Warframe so I can, you know, try to, you know, level it up and understand them and all that stuff. I got my Chroma here, work in progress. I don't understand Chroma. Chroma takes so many brain cells, man. You know? So he needs attention too. Who else? Baruch. I mean, it's just, I'm just, I only, from all my Warframes, I only know how to use like a handful. That I'm familiar enough. Okay? And that makes me sad. But anyway. Alright guys, so I gotta make a plan on what I'm gonna do tomorrow after work when I stream Warframe. I gotta, you know, it's all about goals, guys. We finally accomplished the belly of the beast. We got all the arcanes just in time, a few hours before the event, even though I got sick twice. So now I have to make my next agenda. What am I gonna do next? So Warframe forces you to make these small goals and achieve them, and that's a skill that you can export and use in real life. The Leo Trio King. You play every day? I try to. I try to play every day. I mean, I play on PC when I get home, but if I'm at work during lunch, guess what? Boom, Nintendo Switch. If I'm gonna go travel, I'm bringing this thing to the plane. Okay? Now, you're limited on what you can do. Like, I will never do anything that is high action on Nintendo Switch. Okay? Like, I like to free roam. Okay? I like to do other things that are not going to be that demanding on Nintendo Switch. In Duviri, if you get more than 9 degrees, you get like the FPS drops to 9 FPS. Okay? Rusty Russ, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Clips, invite me to your clan. I did, Clips. I sent you an invite. Leo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Matthews, burr. Be right back. Did you ever just have the Jade animation? Never mind. Yeah, I you know, I tried to make her kind of like I don't know, kind of like a sexy MILF, you know. But she's still a work in progress. I don't know. You know. I'm not really sure if I achieved that. I thought I was gonna give her the Cernos bow because it looked like coral. I don't know where I left off on this thing. It was a different one besides this. It wasn't that. There you go, Mutualist Cernos. See how it looks like coral? So that's a weapon I gave her. But she doesn't have too many options either. Look at this. Let's say you want a Jarelli helmet. That's all you got right there. You got this. It has like this floppy thing with weird horns and shit. You got this. I mean, I guess this one's not too bad, but maybe I'll go with this one. It's just $6. And it helps an artist. So, and it helps the most awesome developers in all of gaming. So, but you know, I tried to go for the coral thing. She already has like a coral thing going on, you know. So I tried to like double down on that. This is the default head that comes with that. I don't like it. But I kind of don't like this head either, like with the floppy hoodie thing, you know. So maybe I'll just go with this. This one, I don't like the horn, and it's too floppy. It has like too many wobbly parts. You know, it's kind of like distracting. So, but she's a work in progress. I got no idea. You know. And the animation is a Noble Jade animation. Yep, that's it. I'm a really big fan of buying animations. It really changes the vibe of the Warframes, I think. So, but yeah. So I gotta find out what to do. No ammo, hate it. Jackie, what do you mean no ammo? What are you talking about? Like right now in your game, you don't have an ammo or what? All right, guys, it's almost 9. I'm going to call it out. Okay, I'm gonna call it in. I thank you guys for hanging out and having fun. I appreciate it. And I will be streaming tomorrow, like at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, USA Pacific Standard Time. If you need help, you know, with some missions, we can do that. Okay. I should be hammering out my agenda for the week tomorrow on what I'm gonna do for Warframe. I started a new war and now I have to beat it. Yes, Poetic Heart. You have to beat it. Thank you for liking the live, Poetic Heart. Yes, you do. You have to beat it. You're gonna learn today, Poetic Heart. You're gonna learn today. Oh man, I still have PTSD from the new war. I still have PTSD, man. Every time I see an Archon, I'm like, do I have a broken war build? No, I don't have a broken war build. What I think I'm gonna do is this, guys. I need to work on all my warframes, all the warframes, okay? And I gotta make like a proper build that I'm comfortable with, and then all the warframes. Well, all the weapons. So all the weapons are gonna have, they're gonna have the Bane mods. So some weapons are gonna be anti-corpus, some weapons are gonna be anti-Grenier, anti-sentient, whatever. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. That way I can put something in real quick. And then I'm going to I'm gonna use more. I'm gonna have more variety to the Warframes. I don't wanna get locked into like a handful of Warframes, and then I don't know what everybody else does. You know, so I don't wanna do that. I wanna have fun. I wanna see all of them, and I wanna keep getting surprised. So anyway, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Anywhere you are around the world. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out and having fun. Peace out.